Welcome back to my channel. This channel is dedicated to finding items at garage sales, flipping them online on eBay for a profit. But today we're going to try something a little bit different. Today we're going to talk about 5 soft skills that will help you grow your business and the soft skills that I'm working on to help grow my business. Quick story, this weekend it rained. So when rain comes, garage sales kind of dissipate. Not only that, we had a community garage sale the weekend before, so there weren't that many out in the first place. So I knew instead of sourcing, I need to get over to the storage unit and work on my eBay business by listing items, cleaning items, different things like that. So what did I do? On Saturday, I came in here and I was able to list a few items as well as get a few drafts ready for Sunday. I was able to do that, but it got me thinking, if I'm wanting to grow this business, what am I going to do on weekends when I'm not able to go find the inventory I need to grow my store? So I was thinking a little bit, but before I get into that, let me tell you a little bit more about myself. I do this as a side hustle, part-time reseller on eBay, running out of a storage unit. After my normal job, I go to the storage unit, pack items, get them shipped out, and list a few items to make sure they're active. But remember, I want to do this full-time, so is that good enough? That's what made me start thinking about how am I going to grow that business? And here's a few soft skills that I think that I'm working on that's going to help me grow that business. The first one is networking, friendliness, and manners. If you notice in my last couple of videos, I will know a few people that are going out to garage sales. I meet them there. I make sure I make connections with anyone for 2 reasons. The first reason is that's just a human nature. We need to make connections with each other, and I hope I'm making a connection with you today. Number 2, though, is by making those connections and letting them know what you do as a reseller, they begin looking for opportunities for you. So by you putting that out there, they're going to look for opportunities. So all of a sudden, you no longer have to look for opportunities on a daily basis. Soft skill number 2, be honest with yourself. Self-management. How is your business doing? So I flip that around. How is my business doing? My business is okay, but okay isn't good enough. If I want to do this full time, it needs to be great. So how am I going to get to great? I realized I was ignoring items in my profit pile because they were unorganized. There were items I don't want to list. I was having fun sourcing, but I need to get those out there so they can actually sell. So what did I do? I continued to show up on a daily basis to list items, and I thought that was good enough, but that's not good enough. So I finally stopped and said no. I paused, no longer listing active items and getting things out there. What I did was I reorganized, took an assessment, self-management, like I mentioned, of what I'm doing. By doing that, I was able to level up my impressions as well as my page views because I found a way of listing faster. Now, this is not groundbreaking. These are things that people have told me. You want to batch items. You want to complete a bunch of different drafts, then take pictures of all of the items that you just completed drafts on, and then make them active. Instead of draft, pictures, active. That's just going to slow you down. My ego was in the way, and finally I got it past that, and now I'm able to list a lot faster. But I was only able to do that because I stopped, self-evaluated what I was doing, and then moved forward again. Another soft skill is make small goals. Narrow your focus. We all love to hear that ka-ching when we make that sale hopefully on a daily basis, maybe every other couple of days. But those are things, in my opinion, that we don't have as much control over. What we do have control over is getting in front of that customer. So my goals are listing impressions as well as page views. I want to get in front of the customer as much as possible. How do I do that? Again, consistently listing items, taking good pictures with good lighting, getting in front of them. What we don't have control over is sitting on the couch with that customer saying, buy that one because that's from my store. We have no control over that. So narrow your focus on what you have control over. Another soft skill, is get help. Situational awareness. I realized that I was leaving profit in the storage unit because I didn't have time, or honestly, if I'm being honest with myself, I didn't want to clean the shoes. So get help. I talked to family members. They volunteered. I didn't ask. They volunteered to help clean the shoes because that's something they enjoyed. That's my weakness. I don't want to test and clean. I want to go source, right? So because I knew that was a weakness, a family member was able to help me with that. I don't like testing as much because I don't have the equipment here. I'd have to go take it home. Well, another person was able to help me with that. That's going to allow me to focus in on other items of getting my active listings up, as well as taking good pictures, because I no longer have that mental real estate of worrying about my profit pile. Number 5, consistency, time management. Kind of mentioned it throughout the conversation, but I believe this is the most important. I started this video explaining that I work a full-time job, then I go to the storage unit and list items, get packed things. That's only a partial part of the schedule. With the schedule, the main thing is having one. You have a schedule and you have your goals set up within that schedule and the proper attitude. You show up every day. I promise you, your store will grow. In my opinion, consistency, again, is the most important soft skill that you need to grow your store. Now, those are my 5 soft skills that I think are important for anybody that is starting an eBay store, wanting to get out there to garage sales and source in different ways. Please comment down below on what you feel is the most important soft skill, or please add to the list on what you think is important for a new person starting eBay and finding that inventory. Don't forget to hit that like button if you like this type of content. Hit subscribe, as I will be creating videos on a weekly basis. Thank you, and until next time.